There have already been 2 tasks about dishonesty or lying, and being honest is at the heart of many of the other tasks. So it's important to point out how this task is different. This task is founded on the observation of the spiritual principle that says that a person has to stop lying before they can strive to be honest. So hopefully your earlier work on not lying has prepared you for this effort. This task assumes you've done the work of recognizing lying when you do it, and then remembering yourself, and so stopping the lying. Task number 7 introduced us to the 7 kinds of lies, and task 27 invited us to notice how making a promise or a commitment we cannot or don't intend to keep is a lie we tell, probably in order to have another person like us. So that work has raised your consciousness. And while it is an ongoing work to attend to when we might be mechanically inclined to lie, this task invites us to seek to develop a love of honesty that will impact our spiritual life going forward. Swedenborg wrote, "The Lord is present with us in our goodness, and consequently in our justice and fairness, and from this in our integrity and decency." Integrity, from the Latin word honestum, or honest, embraces all the moral virtues. Decency is simply its outward form. These are different types of goodness, which follow one another in order. They are also the grounds upon which the Lord creates a foundation for conscience, and therefore for understanding and wisdom in us. End quote. Now, I do realize there is a very real and valuable benefit of people being honest, a peaceful and just world. When we focus on our inner experience of our being honest, particularly with ourselves, we do not mean to discount that noble goal of world peace. But, as the saying goes, what we want to see real in the world, we must first make real in ourselves. Also, honesty with others, especially our loved one, is key to a joyful and satisfying life. Indeed, relationships are at the heart and core of our life. So we do not here dismiss that primary goal of life when we focus on our individual inner experience of honesty, considering only our own state of mind and heart. Doing this work of developing honesty does have a personal benefit. The work of being honest quickly brings clarity of thought and a freedom of will. And indeed, this is the spiritual condition God is always leading us to. The positive experience of being honest and the blessings that quickly follow bend our steps to stay on the path of spiritual growth and to hold us on the right path to what God intends for us. And finally, note that actually being honest is not the specific work of this task. The work here is noticing any resistance to being honest that arises in that moment when you are contemplating or choosing or making an action or speaking. This task is to observe yourself being honest, becoming more and more sensitive to that mechanical pull towards lying. Making notes in your journal may help you suss out the details and the deeper parts of the experience, which will be transformative.